Okay, now before I get into the review, I heard somebody say that I should look more into the camera. And this is what I have to say to that person. Okay, now let's get down to business. Skyfall. I've been so excited for this movie. I've always loved all the James Bond movies. I never really understood why a lot of people didn't like Quantum of Solace. What's wrong with it? It's a Bond movie. How can you hate it? Now, I don't know if I'm blinded by the fact that this is a Bond movie, but I love this movie. Right from the opening chase scene, which was just awesome, right to the final scene. It was just so great. All the action scenes were just awesome. And one thing I liked more is there a lot more character development, because right from the get-go, in like the first few minutes, Bond is shot and he comes out of death to help England fight a new unknown threat. After being in retirement for a little bit, he got a little rusty, and you can see that he's straining throughout this. Like, he's having a hard time getting back into the field. Also, the character development for M, and I gotta say, Judi Dench, my favorite M, definitely. She's just phenomenal M. And anytime either of these two were on screen, they were just perfect together. Bond and M were just awesome in this movie because it explored more of their relationship and how, through all the events and stuff, how much of an impact their lives have on each other. You can really see it, that they care for each other. And the villain, Javier Bardem, awesome. Javier Bardem is such a fantastic villain. I don't know if it's because of No Country for Old Men, but ever since then, I can never see him as a good guy. I don't know, I just have trouble doing it. Maybe, too bad for him, maybe because he's typecast. An important character in this ends up becoming Q. Q is the guy who always gives Bond the gadgets. And in this, you know, he doesn't give him much gadgets, but like he's still involved more than like Q was before. You know, he's part of the MI6. You have to be a psychopath if you weren't smiling when Bond did something cool. Like, anytime he pulled out his PPK. And I gotta say, Daniel Craig is definitely one of my favorite Bonds, if not my favorite. Him and Sean Connery are tied for me. And this movie was just so great. All the acting was great. Ralph Fiennes was good. He's Ralph Fiennes. He's just a fantastic actor. And the character of Eve, I liked her, and just I really don't have anything bad to say about this movie. It felt like a classic Bond movie, but it was new, and it was awesome. I especially loved all of Bond's little quips. And Daniel Craig never really did that. He did that a few times in this one. It was just great. Now, I don't know much more what I could say. Sam Mendes did a fantastic job directing. The cinematography was great, and everything came together, and it was good. It was a very good Bond movie. Okay, yeah, I think that's kind of wraps it up with what I gotta say about this. Out of 10, you're not gonna be surprised by this. 10. I give it a 10 out of 10. There have been a lot of really good movies out this year, but this is definitely one of my favorites, and I love this movie. It was so great. Everything about it was just great. Okay, anything you guys want to say about Skyfall? If you've seen it, if you haven't, whatever. Say what you want about this. And comment if you think my suit is awesome. Okay, that's about it. Again, yeah, say anything you want. And yeah, check out Skyfall. First chance you get. If you're a fan of Bond or not, you gotta watch this movie. It's just great. Alright, that's it.